Sahil got his got a jumping last week, bro. Yo, I love
What happened last week?
Sahil got the treatment as usual. Nothing new here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Some would be surprised. Not me, though. Not me.
Not you. You expect it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like.
In fact, you look forward to it more than expected.
Some would say, in that regard, I am a prophet. You know, I can just tell. It's just the feeling I get inside my soul when Tahil's about to lose.
Okay,
like
but so
trigger.
who are we following?
Now it's like it might be tournament match, eh?
Which one?
The top boards, because I know that if I'm not mistaken, Primrose A and B are either leading with Puffins coming up close. So it's either those are all like 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah. So I know that in the group there was a talk that what was it? Park had not accepted the challenge or something like that. Did they eventually do? Greyold, welcome.
Oh no, it's the wizard.
The wizard, yeah.
Yeah, there's a wizard.
Yeah, there's a wizard.
Yeah. Who's the wizard?
Greyold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're busy offending people, but you don't know what their professions are.
Wait, I'm offending them. What do you mean offending them? I'm just asking what the profession.
My profession is a wizard. Did you not know that?
You could wake up with a hex.
So we have a prophet now and we have a wizard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, me? I also need something.
Like how professionals have like a prefix before their name. Like, it's like for doctors, it's like DR, Right? Like Greyold, it's like WZ. Greyold.
Oh, for the whiz.
When he fills out his Oberfair forms, it's like WZ. Under like Mr. Often it's so rare that they don't have it. He has to put it under other.
Okay. I'm learning.
What's your profession? Under what's your profession?
My profession.
Yeah, he's saying under what's your profession? Like it's normally not on many documents, so he has to say put it under other.
Oh, you mean yeah. And what about prophet then? Is that PR or
there's not many PRs.
Okay.
It's kind of lately embarrassing to say you're a prophet. Because some are not leading by
it's tough, eh?
Some are not leading by example.
Hey,
I work
interesting times.
Okay, Ushiri and I are not affiliated.
So we don't have
the same title.
We don't have the Primrose and Park game. For some reason we don't have but we do have the Primrose B and UWC game. Maybe we can jump onto that. Oh,
let's
I
check
forgot that you
then,
guys
yes.
are Discord friendly.
Yes, we are. One of the many few.
So Masaya, what have you been up to? What have you been up to?
In terms of
just in general, like over the past, I think I haven't really spoken to you in the past 2 weeks.
In the 2 weeks,
it's
it's
enough
been
to get someone
mostly
in prison and so you just want to
you keep referring to the major one.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
that's funny. It's like when you hear those cases.
It's actually very funny.
When you hear those cases, you wonder who should actually be questioned: the person who gave the investment or the person who took.
I think everyone involved in that whole thing must just be asked, "What are you doing here?" I think
good.
everyone just needs
So
to.
both
Yeah.
of you guys are in admin, so I'm going to share from there, okay?
Yes.
Dash looks for the title of legend. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, it's not professionally recognized, but it's more culturally appropriate. So
Okay. Both of you should have the board, or at least
I've
the
got
screen.
it.
yeah, I need to watch stream.
Okay, so let's start with I guess the bottom board. Shane Willenbeck against Tapera Uzeni. That one looks interesting.
That's actually a lit match, yeah.
But okay, what I'm trying to do is how
I actually do not know how to get the board from there.
I know.
I think maybe you can just go to Scorch.
Go to Scorch and then click on the other side of the link, right? So
Watch.
Yeah.
go back to Scorch.
Under Watch Live.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the one. Yeah.
So this side.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Watch Live.
Oh, I didn't know.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, good. Let's
You've been doing this though.
well,
But we've been doing this for weeks.
not
This is
really.
what happens when you take a week off, ladies.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, good. So let's start
Okay,
with Shane's
let's go
game.
to a board, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. There's just
There's,
I mean,
there's
it's
electricity.
I think.
alright, so this
Okay.
looks like Brazilian dragon, right?
Yeah, it looks
Come
like
on.
a
It
dragon.
is. It is.
Yeah, this is like a
Looks like a
Yugoslav.
dragon gone wrong for white.
Gone wrong. Would
Yeah.
you say that?
Yep.
Yeah?
What are those two knights doing there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit of an awkward situation, yeah?
Is the knight supposed to be on E2 or D2 in some lines?
Supposed to be like there.
But wait, why not play H5?
Yeah, the king side should have been opened already. So white is.
I mean, play H5.
White is behind. Ooh.
H5 is normally new, but
Yeah, you see now I'm not so sure anymore.
Now we have-
H5, the move before I liked.
But now the king can
yeah,
even
now
the king can even run to the
Yeah.
queen side if need be, right?
Yeah, it's a long way, but possibly, yeah.
But now I'm even looking at ideas. Okay, b4 looks like the one he wants to play. But
Yes.
Mm-mm.
yeah,
I mean, even if push comes to shove, you can sack on C3, right?
yeah.
You don't have to, but yeah,
don't
you
have
can
to,
do that
yeah,
as
but-
well.
but
That's
yeah.
usually okay.
It's just so good here.
There's
I
a
think,
few
like-
ideas that I'm shocked that white didn't play. Like knight d4 in the previous move was very strong.
Knight D4 should have came sooner because then you hit the king with the tempo.
Can't
I
you
think
just
now
play
it's
now
one-
rook takes c3?
Okay, then you take
Oh.
on E6, right?
That doesn't work. I was thinking of rook takes d4 followed by b4.
Okay, but it's still difficult now because where does the knight go? E2? You don't really want it there.
Yeah. Oh,
In any case,
This is a
black starts with
this
his,
is a mistake.
his attack.
don't you just take on d4? Oh, you can't. Again.
No, you can't. The knight takes.
No. Yeah. I mean, it's still solid, but yeah, it is like how white played it. White could have played it a bit faster.
Can you play queen a5?
Yeah, I think queen a5 is definitely considerable. Queen a5, b3.
Yeah, but look at that. h5.
As a person who plays white here, this move is usually annoying, so
Yeah,
it has
but
some practical merit, but I'm not sure if it's necessary, yeah.
I don't think he has time to do all this. But now this is interesting.
It gets funky. Knight d4.
Knight
You have
f4.
to, I think.
I thought knight f4 was okay. This maybe
No, I think he wants to overprotect his
c2.
C2.
While going for a similar idea, but maybe knight
Yeah.
f4 was a bit more dangerous, maybe.
I thought knight f4 was.
No, I think knight
Now
D4
pick-
it's got more utility.
Pawn
Now I think, yeah, I like this move actually.
Tapera
Think.
is like a bush player. Once you give him a chance,
okay.
now, once you give him a chance, you might regret.
This
Yeah,
is true.
Now, is he supposed to play e5?
e5 looks Very
Yeah, but now I'm
great.
thinking about sacking that knight, eh?
You might have to.
And then just going for an oh no, I mean you can even go
Okay.
like Queen G4.
Yeah,
Maybe
Or
knight
something like that.
f5 is
Queen
interesting.
Queen G5.
Queen G5, yeah.
Yeah,
You
this
can
is-
even start with like knight somewhere, I think.
Oh, doesn't Queen G5 just threaten mate? Queen G6
Yeah.
check and then Queen G8?
And then Queen
It will be protected, obviously, with rook, yeah? Queen G5,
Oh, yeah,
rook
it is.
G8.
Yeah, no, it's not made. If you go Queen G5 and then he takes a knight, it's no longer mate because you don't have D6 anymore.
But now if you
But
go Queen G5, he goes Rook G8.
You
and
can
then
you
go
can
knight
come back
F5.
to you can hit him with
You get the idea? So you go.
yeah no, but I'm looking at Queen G5 then just taking the knight, right?
You can't
Then
take
it's
the knight.
checkmate.
Then it's mate. Mate in 2.
Dash, do you want to attend the Sunday sessions?
Oh.
We do checkmate in 1. On Sunday, we do checkmate in 1 at 9. And then checkmates in 2. We do
I forgot
immediately after.
Yeah. No, I was sorry, man.
So what I was thinking is Queen G5, Rook G8,
Yeah.
followed by Knight F5.
yeah.
Scary, but I don't know your threat. If I just take on C2?
I'm taking Knight H6 check.
Well, there's no threat on C2, right?
Oh,
After
knight
the back-
H6. Hey.
Knight H6.
Okay, no, knight H6 is dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, knight H6 stings a little bit there.
Do you know that if you play Rook C2, I can even play Queen E7 check?
Yep. And then you pick up the rook
Yeah.
I saw that.
because
but
you also
maybe-
fork.
maybe
like
you
you,
know.
well, you don't fork with the same piece, but you threaten 2 pieces at once after knight takes E7 and you drop the rook either way.
Apparently, you have to learn checkmate in 1 first before.
Well, try see, Gail.
Before we can take that opinion with confidence.
This is the problem with wizards, right? You give them an inch, then they take a mile from you.
So, you know, I've been like giving my junior students the idea that, oh, there's a very good movie coming out. It's called Queen's Gambit. You need to watch the series. It will be on Netflix. Then I started watching, I think, the first 3 episodes. And I think
so bad.
And they're so No. They're just not for kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not for kids.
No.
You know what? It's like
Oh, okay.
psychological. It's like a psychological psychopathic story,
Yes.
right? Yes, but then
Bobby
obviously
Fischer vibes.
You
you
know
use
what?
chess as an anchor.
You know what?
Dude.
I read the book when I was young, and I thought it was great. I didn't get all that. Do you get what I'm saying? But this is
Okay.
very graphic. Like there's nothing, you know, like except for the fact that she's good at chess. You know, like you can't really recommend it at all.
Okay. At all.
No.
Oh, we forgot this somehow.
Yeah, no. Looks nice.
Did we forget it though?
I did. I didn't see it.
Well, I mean, it looks valid.
See, this is why I preferred H6 over G5, right?
Queen H6, you mean?
Yeah, because now you have.
Yeah, but when the knight is on h5, if you play queen h6, what's your threat?
No, you're gonna go check, right?
No, he just goes rook g8, but what's your threat?
You have H7 check. This is the first thing.
He goes rook g7.
But I think
You've got no
Ruben's
threat.
point there is that instead of knight f4 now, in that position we go rook g8 if you play queen h6.
No, but I mean, there's ways around this, right?
This is
Are
chess. Yes, I know.
Because now-
The grey world, it's like drugs and alcohol and other things.
Yeah.
There's a scene where she goes and breaks into the infirmary, right, to steal a jar of drugs.
In the infirmary.
Yeah.
She didn't want a few.
Eh.
She wanted the whole bottle.
Yeah. If you're gonna go in, you have to go in, I guess.
But the cinematic.
Okay, but what about knight e2 here?
Knight what?
92.
E2.
I think you might get mated, eh?
Me?
Sure, you won't get mated.
Mate me? In this universe? No.
It's actually
Okay, so knight 92, rook c2.
Then I take the knight?
then rook
You take the
b2
knight.
check.
I'll take a draw, bare minimum.
Where? Where is it? Take a
B2.
draw?
On
Rook b2.
Check. And then if I take it?
And that's what he does, eh? So now
And then now queen c3 check, queen c2 check. There's a threefold there.
yeah, immediately he takes it.
Okay.
I mean, but is there a threefold though?
Yeah, there is. I mean, it's forced. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
I mean. Just take on b2, then you play queen c3,
Yeah.
queen c2 check, queen c3, queen c2 check, queen c3, queen c2
What if I
check.
go king a1 here?
You're giving Greo the case now. he's,
Huh?
he's going to
You can get mated, eh?
he's going to insist.
If you go queen a1, you get mated.
King a1? You think I get mated on king a1?
Well, you probably won't get mated. It's maybe still a draw, but now it's the same position, but you don't have the a2 pawn.
I'm feeling quite confident about that draw.
King a1, it's the same thing, but without the a2 pawn, so you're making things a bit
Okay, but
difficult
now
for
it's
yourself.
forced, right? Now we have to go check.
Yeah, now it's just a draw. There's nothing else. Maybe this was a well-played game, actually. The ending in the Grandmaster draw.
This is actually quite nice.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, there were moments where I would say, yeah, it's debatable, but
There are moments of brilliance also.
yeah, I mean, it looks high
I
quality.
would not say that, but
If a game ends in a draw, it's high quality, at least.
I do think that Black messed up somewhere. Black was actually probably winning.
yeah, definitely. I
Winning.
think White didn't attack with full effect in these kind of positions, and I think Black just dropped the ball with regards to the advantage.
Okay.
Because Shane's thinking he's got all the time in the world. He's got the fourth draw. He's trying to see. I think he might be calculating like some king e8 or something, right? Because this is the only thing that.
No, there's
Oh,
no
king
way.
e8. Okay, that actually exists, I guess. I
Nah,
didn't notice that.
but for what?
But it's probably very bad. No, I think, when you have the threefold and it's your time, you have to show the guy, "Guti, I'm the one who's in control of this game.
Exactly.
I decide what happens here." So that next game he knows who's in charge.
Yeah, it's like I gave you the draw, not the other way around.
Yeah, it seems
Asserting dominance.
yeah, he's just slow. But I think there's something he missed here.
You think so?
Yeah,
Nah, king e8 I don't trust, eh?
If we go back in this position, right?
Oh, earlier. Oh, okay.
This h5 I didn't like.
Okay.
It
You were
seems
suggesting?
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because normally H5 comes out much earlier.
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe queen a5.
But even maybe b4 was not...
I think B4 was completely accurate.
I think there's something missing a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's not your typical position that you would find normally in this setup, but here, what does he do? Does he go b3? It's not a move you want to make, right?
Not really, no. I don't think... Tapera offered a draw, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not what you want to be doing.
Yeah. So here,
But maybe you can. I feel like white is kind of fine in there already.
Oh, Shane declined the draw. This is interesting.
it's a draw.
And then he takes it by... You see, you have to assert dominance.
It's almost like he's saying, I don't
Decline first.
I don't negotiate draws.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
yeah.
King Mix says, why is King Mix commenting here? Does he not have a game to lose or something?
Nah, his teammates let
Game
him
to
down.
lose. Wow.
He's really good, but his teammates let him down.
What do you mean he's really? I don't feel that. Okay, so this opening I've seen before, right?
Yeah.
I'm a bit skeptical about it because I mean, I know you're never supposed to take on d4, otherwise you get your whole entire world rocked, right? But then
what happens again?
I can't say I'm a fan. I've seen people lose queens and stuff. It's just things happen in these positions, man.
Yeah, I'll take on e4, hey? That pawn wants to be taken. I can't do anything.
You know what I've learned? There's a book, a Bologan book on e4, e5. All these gambits are wrong. At the end of
Why are they striking outside there? Are you
all these gambits? They're
striking for votes, man. They want votes for SRC and stuff. Student elections, I think, throughout the country.
Oh, really?
Pretty much.
No wonder people strike in December.
What do you mean, no wonder people strike in December?
I don't know if you've noticed, like, political groups think striking is the best way to handle every problem. So,
yeah, but why would you strike in your holiday time?
I think they also, it's not like they're striking, what do they do? They're campaigning?
They're campaigning, but what I'm saying is that's why when it comes to December, it's easy for universities to strike because they've got a new political group which is leading them, which is probably like fresh on the striking scene, and they still have got energy to push for the strike.
So they want to they just strike for fun.
Yes,
is what you're saying.
I definitely think so, because I don't know if you remember on Fees Must Fall, some of the strikes were not really justified. They would strike anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to make a point, I guess.
Just to make a point, just to show. Like, one thing I've learned about student politics.
I was there.
The thing about student politics, if you really look at the guys really involved in it, the one thing that they really want to demonstrate is the fact that they can. At the end of the day, they are like people are like troublemakers. Whether there's an issue or not.
I think generally university students, that's something they want most, the independence.
Yes.
Just to show that I can. So that actually makes sense.
So you put them in power, the first thing they need to demonstrate as one of their qualities as a politician is to organize a strike.
But I mean, how can you strike after you've been put in power? Striking for as well.
It was such a dominance that it's like the draw. The draw.
We used to have this student parliament thing, which we used to participate in, and it was such a toothless activity. Like, you'd be elected MP for your region, but you wouldn't be really in a power to change most of the things that you would like to change. But it was like a symbol, and I can just imagine if I could rally the students to strike, I would.
You were like Batman, and
if I could, I would.
Yeah.
You were like Batman without the money.
Exactly, without the money. or like Spider-Man Far From the Gym, something like that. I saw that.
Spider-Man Far From the Gym, is that a movie?
No. I saw like a guy wearing a Spider-Man costume, but with a big stomach, and behind him there was a sign saying like Spider-Man Far From the Gym. I thought it was cool.
Oh, that's very funny. A play on the movie Far From Home.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one is Homesick. Actually.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man stuff. What happened? They were arguing with Sony over ownership.
Yeah, it was Sony and Fox.
That was resolved, right?
Because,
I believe Sony and Fox is owned by Marvel, so yes.
Yeah, that was resolved.
So Marvel in the 80s and 90s was about to go bankrupt.
Okay.
So, as an attempt to keep the brand alive, they sold the rights to certain heroes.
Okay.
Yeah. Fantastic Four was one of them, and
one of them being Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was another.
As well as like the Spider-Man villains like Venom and all of that. The X-Men was also a big one that they sold.
X-Men, yeah.
Okay.
So that's why you see these splits in movies, because where you have these X-Men movies that are not part of the main Marvel Cinematic Universe because of politics, but within Marvel itself.
Yeah, but the last Mr. Fantastic Four was a botch up. That was terrible.
That was so bad.
I did not see that actually.
They should have they should have given
last one I saw was Silver Surfer or something.
No. That's not the last one.
They made another one.
They did another one.
They made like Johnny, who was it? Like the Human Torch?
Yeah.
Cast him as a black guy, and then they made up this ridiculous story because he's supposed to be the brother of the Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
But like then they were like, oh, he was like adopted. Now, like, how do you make that?
Okay, no, it's fine. I think. What do we think about this position? What do we think? H4 is coming. White is kind of under pressure.
I think White messed up his opening and the idea behind it.
I wouldn't say messed up. I think it's still fine.
Nah, it's terrible.
Terrible.
I think if you have equality as White, you're doing quite badly.
And here comes the boom. Oh, okay. But I mean, I'm saying White should most of the time be. White should most of the time be. Take that first. Not sure about that.
Take away.
Taking on E6 first, I'm not sure, but Black's gonna struggle developing Bishop on C8, no?
Yeah, but now the thing is, you have an overextended E pawn, right? It's basically isolated.
That pawn is very strong. I like it.
But
I like it.
It looks like
as soon as Black castles queenside, you gotta like it a lot less.
How many years is that gonna take? What?
That's the queen being exchanged by White.
Why, though? I guess for the pawn. I'll take it. I mean,
but that pawn is not a healthy pawn.
Definitely not. But I guess I still say White is better. Black is kind of struggling to.
Yes,
so now you can
go somehow castle, right?
Just go Rook G8.
No,
Bishop
not
F4.
No, not Rook G8. You need to go Bishop D7, Bishop E7, castle.
Yeah, but you see now, I mean,
forget about the pawn. Pawns are for schoolboys.
Okay.
These guys are way out of school.
I mean, Tapelo is still in school. Last time I checked.
Who?
Greyhound is recommending that you should go to the lower boards. That's where the action is.
This is technically the lowest board in this match.
It's the lowest board, man.
Yeah.
In this match. But this is actually... But this is informative because now, okay, let's make a plan for White. What does White want to do?
Well, White needs to complete his development and put his knight on E4, right? So something
the
like
knight has to go, yeah.
And then maybe the rooks here. If we speak of it in general. But
yeah, because I mean, you got knight E4, then you plant the knight on F6, and it's looking good. But
the reason why I was
looks very strong, yeah.
The reason why I was saying this position is probably good for Black is Black has got a bishop pair, and for this pawn, it's really worth it. He puts the bishop on E7 in castles.
But okay, I mean, when does Black's bishop pair?
You got knight C3, knight E4, and knight F6, and you lose your pair. So where's your advantage?
Also, one question I have is.
Okay, so let's
also here. I mean, let's Black's knight, right?
Let's go move by move. You go knight C3.
Wait. This is what I want to avoid. I don't want to allow knight B4. So we start with C3.
Yeah. So he goes knight
C3.
Knight B4.
Knight C3 was well played, right?
Yeah. But this this bishop E7 is wrong. Knight B4 is much stronger.
Yeah, I think knight B4 was much more critical. I wanted to avoid this actually.
This makes it easy.
So now knight E4, knight E4, and then C3 and double rooks on D file. That looks very healthy for
But
for the white side.
let's say you play knight e4 here. You can still go knight b4.
Yeah, it's fine. We play c3.
c3, and then he goes knight to d5.
Okay, now we say please go away. We play c4.
Then he goes back to b4 again.
Now we say go away, a3.
a3.
Yes.
And
No
then
matter
we
what,
play B4. And then we play
no matter
F6.
what, he's gonna go away, and we're gonna put our.
But look,
No.
they're not.
Okay, this is a waste. Now knight b4 is extra strong, right? As
But
soon
he
as
just
knight
played
e4
castles
comes.
without thinking.
Actually, this is very important. Actually, Salimu.
Yeah.
Explain
now
to us. Maybe you know how to explain this, but
Knight b4
let's say.
position.
Yeah, now it works. But let's say you have a plan in a position. You're gonna put the knight on e4. You're gonna double the rooks on the d file, etc., etc. In what order should you do that in? Like, in what order should you? What's the rule?
Calculated order.
No,
That
no,
order.
no.
Well, I mean, is there like a general rule? Like, if you were telling
there
this
is
to a
one.
student,
There is one. It's called the principle of the least active piece. So you always improve
Okay.
your position from the worst placed piece. So let's say, for instance, white now, there's no threat by black, right? Whatever move
Yes.
he's looking for should be to activate the least active piece.
okay.
So, like, for instance,
I guess that principle works in reverse, right? It also
Yes.
means that
you can restrict.
it
your
also
opponent's-
makes black's pieces worse.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So the thing is, like you said, there's a double side to that principle, right? There's activate your least active piece, and then there's shut down your opponent's most active piece.
Correct, yes. Like the knight on
The
e4.
one that takes precedence, if you can do both, the one that takes preference is activating your own pieces before shutting down your opponent.
Exactly, yeah. Now, if you look at this
Think
position,
so.
for instance, the thing that was wrong about b4 was that it allowed black to play bishop c6, which deactivated the knight, which was the strong one, on e4.
Yes, that's true.
Do you
And
see
also,
the
it really weakened the light squares. I'm not
Yes.
sure how you guys
And
feel
also,
about that.
he
but
couldn't
bishop
play-
a4, bishop b4.
Yeah, but you see,
And
the way white is playing this end game is he's thinking of it as if it's a middle game. So he's thinking of like pawn storming on the queen side, and that's the wrong approach. Now, whether he likes
I'm not sure.
it or not, now he's going to lose. This is wrong. Now bishop takes g5.
Yeah, I think white's still better there.
No,
there.
bishop takes
bishop
g5.
g5, knight takes,
Rook takes
There's
d2.
a fault there, right?
No,
then
no,
knight
rook-
takes on f7.
But rook takes here, right? Knight takes f7, and now you've got rook g.
You just play rook g.
Yeah.
I don't know who came out better there.
No, but then I mean you're winning the a pawn.
You're
for
winning
sure.
the a pawn. Your pieces are active. There's no attack.
The only problem you need to solve is that of that knight, right? Which he's trying to do now. See, Tapelo also has the wrong idea in this position.
It's Tapeder.
Guys, everyone has a wrong idea, guys.
No, I'm just saying from a principled perspective, right?
Okay.
From a principled perspective, these positions require that you look.
Yeah,
look
but
through
okay.
the-
So let me
what
ask you
happened
one
here.
interesting question: is why is he defending b4? It wasn't under attack anyway.
Yeah. And I don't understand the idea of playing knight to b8 in this position if you could have just went knight b8 before, right? Then what was the need for c5? Was
I
it
think
just-
c5 is a good move.
You're never going to take though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for space. And white can never take as well.
Or do you feel that he
Okay,
just took away the
let's erase all the moves that we have, right? And ask ourselves, what phase are they in?
What?
Phase of the game are they in?
This is like one of those, let's call it a queenless middle game.
A queenless middle game.
Queenless middle game,
I would
yes.
say that they're in an end game because each side can advance their king without without real fear of getting mated, right?
There's like 3 pieces and 2 rooks.
So this is
Yeah, but how likely are they to mate? If you look at the pawn structure.
Well, I mean, would you play King C2 or King C7 as black here?
You can.
There are middle games where you can do that, but okay, I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
so the correct classification is that it's not really an end game, it's not really a middle game.
Mm-hmm.
That state does exist. You find it in a lot of Berlin endgames. Right? You're never going to checkmate your opponent in this position. Right? But you can make uncomfortable moves that would really help you in your position, for instance, right? So here, a move like h4 is irritating in this position.
Yes, definitely. But I think the bishop wants to go to f4.
To h4.
h4.
To f4, sorry. F4.
Okay, but now you've got issues, right? How to deal with that attack of the bishop.
Yeah, dude, it's a bit awkward actually.
So now what
is taking on c5 crazy?
What would provide clarity in this position for either side? Whether it remains an endgame or a middle game is the fact that will there be exchanges? So here we have an offer for an exchange, right?
Huh?
Ooh.
What's Chester.com doing?
I
think you can just press back on the Chess.com tab.
Okay.
And it should return you.
Ah, yes.
Okay, good.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. You must have
but I mean, h4, h5 should have came a bit sooner, right?
Yeah, but
well, no, it's quite effective with the bishop on c6.
The bishop on c6 and the rooks on the h. He's going to regret this. The other rook.
Yeah, this
come.
is.
Oh.
Huh? Rook h4.
The intentional pun.
Yeah, but you see, he's playing on general principles a lot more than calculating. You should have thought about this move.
Rook h4 was.
Yes.
Was winning something. Yeah. Rook h4 was winning material.
Now he can still play that.
Rook h4 is still viable, right? Very much so.
You can just still play that.
Correct.
But now he's playing. He's playing more automatic than. Okay, maybe you should try Rook g8 now.
No, then Rook h5. You have nothing. No.
Not completely nothing. You can then bring the knight in. Maybe take on b4 first. Oh, this is
that knight also. Let's talk about it. That knight, it went from b8 to c6 to b4 to a6 to b8.
Yep.
With that whole fiasco, what did it achieve exactly?
It's doing its own thing.
Oh, it's freestyling.
Yeah.
Having a good time, man.
Okay.
So now
it's fine.
There's nothing better than to just
97 now, right? 97 is away, and then f6.
97, yeah.
So he's just down a pawn, right?
Yeah. Well, he still has the bishop pair, right? So.
No, I love the bishop pair, but I wouldn't call this a bishop pair.
Because
I think the way I measure a bishop pair is if there's a knight that is as strong or stronger than one of the bishops, then it's really not that much of an advantage. But especially like if the knight is on e4, I mean, that knight is definitely stronger than both bishops.
Yeah, but now you have knight d7, and then you get hit. Okay, well, I don't think knight c4 is so great here, but you get hit with some razzle dazzle.
Oh, okay. Maybe the bishop pair is starting to pay off.
Yeah, you see now. Now the queen side.
See, if this is a move, then okay, that's something.
I think it is a move for sure. Unless my eyes deceive.
That's a nice move.
But I'll just take it, I think.
Can't I just hit you with the check though?
Where's the check?
On
Oh, on D6 you mean?
D6. Can I
Also
not just
that, actually.
can I just hit you with the check, take on A5 and then take on F7 or even that
This is a
feels
bit... This is proactive.
comfortable.
Jeez, there's someone who's just reffing here.
Yeah, man. Those people, they
Hatfield.
must come up their tenders. Otherwise, I'm phoning Hawks.
Yeah, no, it's like it's an accomplishment to work and get a car and then come to
Why did you take on
the
E4?
main road.
Was that
Maybe wants his knight to go to C6, but yeah, this is. Huh?
Why is he doing like the way they're playing?
Why not intermezzo?
You see, one of the principles of the endgame is you must not exchange pawns if you are the one who's got the advantage.
trying to
So,
win?
so
right?
now
Yeah.
he exchanges
Yeah,
this
you want to
F7
avoid
pawn
that.
for the B4 pawn, but black gets it as a passed pawn. And yes, he does have this passed pawn, but it's not so easy to push this one on G5.
No, but I mean, I still prefer it. This knight on F6, when it sits there, it's gonna be like. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to breathe. Knight D6 is coming as well. Maybe white just has some sort of net.
Yeah, but what is that net, right? After 97.
Okay, after this, maybe it's not really. Oh wait, just rook takes D7. GG.
Nine, yeah, that's really gone. He didn't see
Yeah,
that.
just takes and then knight F6.
Ooh, this is going.
My
to bad.
tactics aren't so bad still.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, but this is
If you have a
this
time,
is simple.
if you have time, Dash can probably benefit a lot from this. Where is he? Did he just fall off?
I do not
Oh,
know.
he missed. He missed.
Wow, no.
How's it going?
guys,
Oh.
guys,
My goodness.
nah, guys.
Jane and I need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation.
You would have been saying, "Oh, he's my friend," until
I don't know the guy. I don't know. Never heard of him in my life.
No, this is.
some really,
Now I'm sad.
some nice moves from Black. Oh, isn't this Rook H7? Oh, he just takes on D6 and he's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say fine.
He's fine.
Maybe. Yeah, actually just fine. But Rook H7 still is a good move.
You think so?
Rook H7 and then Rook H6. You want to just try and push G, right? That's the only thing you can do now
Look
as
at this,
white.
Rook H7.
Well, can't you
Rook
just go Rook E, right? Isn't Rook E better?
What?
He's trying this.
Rook E7.
What does Rook E7?
This is a good idea.
Oh,
Connected
Oh,
passports.
okay.
Why didn't he take on
Okay.
F4 first? Oh, because he would protect.
Okay. Yes, bishop takes and then protects D6 would have been uncomfortable.
Now he's trying to push.
But that
Yeah,
knight,
now
that,
it's-
that knight has to be prepared to take those pawns.
How? When? Just push. I'm
Instead,
not sure you're in time.
You can go Knight F6, right?
what about the rook? Rook.
Push.
Ooh, that doesn't work. Rook F6 doesn't work.
No, Knight F6, you go Knight
We're gonna just push. If you go knight F6, I might take it even. I might just take it and then push.
Yeah, that works.
That does not work.
Yeah, rook takes knight, rook takes, then G7.
Yeah, but
Your rook.
Dash, we not only need to address your calculation, we might need to clean your eyes.
let me just wash my glasses.
You might need to actually clean your glasses.
Okay, so this is just winning now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, just take that. Snap it off the board.
But Shane has been missing these tactics.
Okay, this one at least you can just play G7 or something. G7 also works. So
Rook takes was the most accurate move. How
It
does
was,
this-
but-
why do you
wait,
say
what?
G7 works?
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. He has bishop. He has bishop g5.
Cannot bring.
You mean first?
But no, I mean, yeah, first.
He's
Bishop
not going to
g5
see.
first.
He's not going to see that. Oh, he saw
He
it.
sees it. Thank you. Finally. But okay, actually, no, you're not supposed to go through all of this. You should have won already. Now, let's see.
He's going to kick
b4.
himself.
Check. Tricks.
Okay, but
Okay.
Yeah, but these are not going to work.
Yeah, no, this is. You have to play something, I guess.
Yeah, you can. Why doesn't he just play
Yeah.
rook check?
check first, because
Yeah,
it's forcing.
Check.
Yes.
first.
Check and then takes.
Look at this nonsense. So
Okay, king e3. Okay, now it's fine. What are we doing now? I think black can call it a day.
yep.
This was actually very interesting. Interesting game.
Dash, I forgot to tell you. Actually, this is actually a great opportunity. Gray already finished this level 1 coaching, and he's got the Friday slots open. All beginners and stuff.
King f4 now. Why?
Yeah, that's correct.
Guys, why?
Now f6.
But why are you losing the bishop? You play king f4, you don't like.
Listen, he wants to put some razzle dazzle into it. It has to
Yeah, you
look,
gotta-
it has to look professional.
It's fine. It's fine.
that.
I guess it's fine. It's a matter of what?
The bishop's active.
Winning with less material or winning with more material. It doesn't matter.
No, you just want to say, well, then I sacrificed the bishop. I sacrificed the
Oh, it's for the post-mortem.
It's for the fans.
Okay. I can respect that. That I can respect. Nah, sure. Black is wishing he
Yes, you are
wishing he
there.
had checks.
Just now they'll log us off.
Man, this week I had to disconnect with a friend on Facebook.
Isn't
You have
that
to
every-
disconnect.
Yeah, like I mean, I've been
Content.
tolerating his posts about Trump for a while, but the last
What is he saying about Trump?
he was just saying like he's really the best candidate we have, blah blah blah, and I can't believe. He said I can't believe this that people are even considering electing Joe Biden for presidential. They really don't.
Wait, is he American?
Yes, he's American. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I mean,
somewhat agree
okay.
with you. I mean, Joe Biden is, I mean, age-wise, the guy's, cognitive ability as well.
I don't.
The
care.
guy is like 3 years older than
Yes.
Trump.
Yeah, but I mean, he's dying out. Have you heard like some of his speeches and stuff, man?
No, the guy is gone. The guy has dementia.
No, like I don't think. Hey, Moletsi, how are you? Welcome.
But I don't think it's a matter of choosing between Trump and Biden. It's more choosing like how you'd like the country to be run. So Democrats want to run it that way. Republicans want to run it
for
that
me,
way.
Okay, listen.
the argument was
Have you
this. Listen,
That came up.
listen.
Okay, let's hear the argument.
For me, what really kind of bothers me with the whole argument is like Trump is.
Do you see this tactic that Tapera is doing? I lost on time, guys. Sorry. But okay, go on.
So for me, like he's going to say like Trump is endorsed by the KKK. You know what I'm saying? It's like in this day and age, you have got a racist group which endorses a presidential candidate. Not like a secretly racist, an openly racist group. If these
And
guys,
he's saying Trump is the candidate to go for because
yes,
he's endorsed by a racist group.
I know. I mean, like, do you know he thinks they're amazing. Not like secretly, like you can look for any video. Like in 2020, we have that.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
argument
no, I think
I think America is just not in a good space right now in
Ooh.
terms of its leadership. America.
Okay.
yeah. Let's check some other games in this.
I don't feel that like America's got the leaders that they have in place are not of quality, right?
No, but I mean, they have basically have like a popularity system of deciding who leads.
Yes.
Which is flawed.
I mean, guys, Donald Trump was on wrestling. He was doing a show. What's that show? Was it Miss? He was doing a show.
You're fired.
Like he wasn't. Imagine now The Rock is president. Why? How?
Okay, so these guys drew this match. So UWC actually played very well.
Yeah.
Because
Oh wow.
this team is not weak. This Primrose team is very strong. I don't know who the players are, but they're very strong. I mean,
here I know Brad Jakes is Jacob Nguni, so 2-2, very strong. Tapira, very strong. Bage is Richard Mbedza, very strong. Then Tapes Vara, I have no clue who that is. No clue who that is, so I can't say.
We did
still very strong team.
We did see both of Shane's games. Hey, Yubo, welcome. Okay, so this game was okay. So these guys drew, which is quite nice. E4, but someone probably had not enough players. I'm not sure who it is now. That might affect the result.
Okay.
Take E5, knight. Yeah.
Looks kind of well played so far, but black is having fun.
So the Raimondo is playing white, and
Baggy. That's Raimondo. Okay.
Yeah. Who's Baggy?
Baggy is Richard Mbedza.
Oh, it's Mbedza. Okay, yeah, that's suspicious. Yes. Mbedza strives in unusual positions.
Yeah, I was taking him to church last year, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then I messed up and I drew. It was a terrible time. He perpetuated me.
I honestly think he plays bad chess, but somehow it works.
I know.
Somehow
I completely agree
what
with
the
you.
heck?
He plays bad chess very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a nice way to put it, eh? And I guess, yeah, against people like us, it kind of works. I mean, if you see his games against Nguni, Kodri, those guys have like 11 something to 0 scores against Baggy. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
This position, okay, before I played the move he played, which is Bishop D3, what is the correct move?
I like F6.
F6?
Rook C7 is also.
I think if you play F6, you might regret it because he can play G5.
And then he can
F6,
go knight.
G5.
Then you can go knight E4. Yeah. Or knight E8.
I'm picking up A3. I want to find some way to pick up A3 very quickly.
Yeah, that's why I'm
thinking. Maybe I do just go Rook C7, Bishop C1.
Okay, so I want to show you an idea. What if you took on E6?
Okay, and then take. I didn't like this rook because you opened the rook.
I'm messing up the sequence. Sorry. You first go bishop here. What does he do?
Knight E4 looks kind of.
Knight E4 is forced, right?
Yeah.
And then you take on E6.
Then he takes.
He takes, and then you play rook to C8.
You're sneaky.
Right?
You are very sneaky.
Yes, I can see all this, but
it's not so much, isn't it?
This is hard.
No, man. If you
this is a little bit hard for you.
You can't go knight C3 immediately. So
yeah, because
you can't.
Then you have bishop D6.
If you start with this,
but wait. Knight C3 immediately. Why?
You can't.
Let's try it.
Because so I'll show you now. Go back.
I'd like to try that and see.
So the point is that
knight C3.
The rook takes. Oh, first of all.
And then I take F4.
This check and then followed by this, and take on a3.
No, man, bishop.
I want to get a2, so I'm fine with that.
Just bishop d6, guys.
Huh?
Bishop d6.
No, I mean
Bishop d6
you
right
take,
now.
You take here, and then you play check, right? And then
Yeah.
Yeah, king.
let's say you move
King
here.
f7. Yeah.
You take here. Now you've got this pass pawn, right?
Yeah. Now I
So
just take on.
Takes here.
Push.
Can the pawn even be stopped? Actually.
Yeah, you just push the pawn, right?
Sure.
Okay, so push once.
Okay, so maybe let's say maybe that's unclear further on, but you get the idea, right? But let's go back here. You could even take on c3. He takes
Take.
on f4.
And then check.
You check back.
I come back. I have to.
You have to come back. You take. He takes.
I take.
And you play.
Bishop c8.
I was thinking bishop here, but it doesn't really work.
No, my bishop escapes. My bishop always escapes.
Okay, and then I go here. And then my plan is to go there, and take on e6. And
I
then
won't allow you into e5, but now I'll play bishop c6.
bishop c6. Oh, and activate.
Yeah, no, now you're in
So
trouble.
now you bring the king in.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work really well.
No, you're in trouble.
So maybe here I should just play bishop here.
Yeah, I think this is good, but then it results in something similar. So I take on c8.
Take on c8. Bishop
You
takes,
take king f7.
king f7.
You take on a.
Hmm.
Then I take on a2.
Now I push my pawn.
Knight. Maybe here bishop c6. Bishop c6, and I'm fighting for a draw. Then knight c3.
And
Okay,
then you
maybe-
attack. You just harass the knight. Oh, but then you move it, huh?
Then you move it, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay, so it's not that clear.
And maybe I won't move it. I'll play bishop b5.
Okay,
It's tricky,
yeah. It is.
but I mean there must be an easier way.
But this bishop d3 is definitely wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't say definitely, but
I just don't see the logic behind this move. If I don't, okay, so maybe let's say I go bishop f4, knight e4, right? Now I'm thinking about this pawn. So, and the bishop is restricted, the rook is restricted, so there's no need for me maybe to rush to exchange.
No. I want that a3 pawn as quick as possible. I think I like f6
but
still
I
at
can
the
play
start.
I can play rook c7 with the idea of bishop here.
Then why did we play bishop f4?
To chase
Or
away
just
the
to
knight.
protect f?
To
You
chase
have to
away
chase away the knight,
Yeah.
right?
But you're chasing it onto a nice square. But okay, it's not attacking the pawn anymore, so that's fair.
Notice,
But I mean, what about f6 then? I still like f6 more.
f6.
Remember we discussed f6 runs
Okay,
into g5.
let's go back.
Yes.
So after here, you're thinking f6. The f6, you
I'm
know
thinking
why
f6.
I'm against f6? In the end game, you
Yes.
must try not to exchange pawns if you have the advantage. So he goes g5 here. First
But now I'm thinking if I exchange f6 for a3 and I've got two passed pawns with two bishops, that must be worth it.
okay, so here
That's
what
the
do you do?
logic. Here we play rook c7. Rook c7 is fine, yeah?
Okay. And
I mean,
Knight e4?
knight e4,
black is really struggling. Bishop c1.
c1. Yes, very active position for white.
I mean, those two pawns, yeah, I'm banking on them, eh? Because now after I take a3,
Your
takes
position
on
is-
a3, I feel like I can push the b pawn forever and
Yeah,
win.
and they're connected, which is quite strong. So this would be an idea.
Yeah, but I might not even need to push a because I'm thinking b4, b5, bishop c5, b6, b7, and I win.
You know, the reason why I actually questioned this, I get the idea that White is not thinking about the endgame when he plays bishop d3.
True.
After
true.
takes, I think this is much active for black.
Exactly.
So king f3, knight e4, rook c7, f3, rook. Okay, it ends up falling.
Okay, but I mean,
Was this necessary?
I guess what else? What else? Yeah, I think it's one of those positions where it's not necessary, but what else can you do?
Okay, I see the idea maybe.
Also, that's your west piece, right?
Yeah. Bishop c6.
Okay.
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 Yeah, this connected pass pawns caused pain for him, right?
What? Okay, rook e3 was not necessary.
Yeah. This is a bit suspect, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was not
To
necessary
say the
at all.
least.
Okay, no, I mean, I think he could have put up a much more resilient defense here.
Yeah. It was a desperate move. Maybe time trouble.
Maybe time trouble. Okay, let's go for that. Yeah.
Is that the official excuse we are taking?
Oh, there seems to be a trend on what's it, on Primrose's side.
Which one? Oh, like when it gets bad, they really play bad moves?
Yeah? Or they run out of time.
Run out of time. Okay. What? Whoa, what? Wait.
So it's a double-edged
What
game,
is
right?
what is black doing?
Yeah, I think you already messed it up a long time ago.
Like some London system, yeah.
Like this knight b6, for instance, it's pointless to do this. I thought he might even consider sacrificing his knight for...
So I think I play some positions like this against, let's say, like Grand Prix type of position, since I play Sicilian. And yeah, I wouldn't castle. Like, I think your king just belongs on d7.
Yeah.
Then white can't really penetrate on the king side, not easily at least. Then you just protect f7 and you play on the queen side because all your pieces are there.
What did he do here?
That's what I usually do. I'm not sure.
He went castles.
What's the king doing on b?
He was trying to lock it up. But this bishop a3 nonsense.
You're not holding back any punches.
Yeah, like I mean, what's the bishop? Imagine, right? You can think about it in so many ways. You can say, well, what if he plays b4 whilst I'm on the other side, right? Like that alone is enough for you to not play bishop a3. What, you play bishop a3 just to attack his rook?
It's a tempo.
What type of tempo puts your opponent in an open file?
It's hyper modern chess.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't justify this.
Okay, here, why does he take?
This is what, like, I am completely baffled by.
Now it's just a party for his opponent, right?
Yeah, I mean, you open the roads to Rome.
Yep.
He's trying to promote.
He makes white really good. Because now
Oh my goodness.
there was even knight b6 check to start with.
Yeah, but even this one is too crushing. This d5.
Yeah.
Maybe check and then d5. Ah!
It's a
Oh, rush for check. It's
Okay,
isn't it?
I think it was better to just start with the forcing move first. Knight b6 check. King here.
Well, I mean the one that wins the material.
And then this
You know?
one d5.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. This looks very strong. Even the way in the game should win though, but this is much better, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, knight d4 came. Check. I don't understand this. Why not take with bishop b6? Because you want the
I guess he
tempo.
wants to double or take on a6 or something. Oh, he wants to do this. Okay, yeah, GG.
He makes it look good.
Yeah, he just wants to do this.
This is good. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds
I guess Shane's games were really interesting.
Yeah. This was very lopsided for both of them, right?
Both games, yeah. But the first game was a bit
like too beautiful.
it was playable. It was competition. Let's see.
Who's playing board 2?
I have no clue who those two usernames are.
Okay, so let's see.
Tapas Vera.
Oh, so this is...
Okay, I think I know this stick 8. Stick 8.
Yeah.
That looks like Kenny Villenberg.
Oh, really?
In the profile picture, yeah.
Ah. This one
So the brothers are playing.
Oh, yeah, that's Kenny, yeah? Stick 8. So this is called the 150 attack. You know what it's called? Why it's called the 150 attack?
I don't know.
In England, they've got a different system of measuring players. It's more like 3 digits, and it equates to the ELO system. So, like your 1500 players, kind of like your 150, and they used to play this opening a lot against stronger players, and they used to win as white. So it became known as the 150 attack. And this is the idea. It's very simple. you just start attacking. And
push.
Yep.
Wait.
And it works.
Okay.
It works.
I mean, it could have been done better, but still, like.
Yes, it would definitely get.
Yeah.
This guy messed it up.
Oof, E5. Oof. Oh.
You just don't stop attacking, man.
It's actually
all of these moves are coming with the force of a sledgehammer.
Like it's like you almost handle one problem and there's another one coming, and that's really the idea behind this opening. It's nice when you teach it to young players to learn to attack, because it definitely gives them
onslaught, right?
It gives them a, and I mean, so here once you notice people setting up stuff like this, you should start counterplay on the queen side immediately.
C5.
Yeah, no, not even that, but like, for instance, here G6, here Bishop G7.
Just don't castle anymore,
G2,
because your king will end up in the center.
Don't
anyway.
rush it like this. Then they know exactly. The plan is easy from here. So here, for instance, he could have played C6. You understand?
Yeah.
And now,
no, but this is like a superimposed perk over here, man.
Yes, but it's better than like just castling, right? You go knight f3, then you go b5.
I mean, look at the game. The king ended up back on e8 anyway. So rather keep it there, save the time, and just start attacking.
Yeah. So this would have been alright, but in the game, okay.
But okay, I don't think the game is that horrible as well. I'm not sure where he messed it up.
Listen, in the game, after castles, see, he comes with
it's
c6,
still fine.
But it's late. Yeah, even this f3 is not necessary. h5.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no? This barbaric stuff.
Because what you do is you go h5, he goes knight takes h5, you go bishop here. Already,
yeah, actually, this looks...
Your next threat is rook takes h5, queen g5.
This looks painful already.
Yeah, and if he goes like this, you take, queen check, king goes, and you go e5. Already, GG.
Oof. Let's see. Let me see if I can propose a defense here.
Defense is
can we move back? Like
you go knight h5.
to after f3? Can we move to after f3?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like instead of f3, right?
You play h5.
You play h5 immediately, not f3, but h5.
Okay, here. Yeah. No, I have to ignore. I have to just play b4.
I think this is good.
Yeah, now it gets tactical.
Yeah, it gets very sharp.
It's very messed up.
Yeah, and maybe even h5 might be slow. h4.
I mean, it's never like you just get run over. So I play some positions like this. Since I play Grunfeld, people try to go for these setups where they just decide you don't deserve to live because you're fianchettoing. I don't know why they do
that's
that.
why I played f3. But now, what if Black just played b4?
Also this, yeah. This looks... But isn't this something like this happened in the game and then he just went knight b1?
Yeah, but I think they were missing like moves. He first took on h5, which I think is wrong.
Okay. But then bishop h6 b4, so it kind of transposes.
Moeletsi, welcome, how are you?
Who is that?
Moeletsi.
Moeletsi. I know that name.
I think it's from, that name. Where is he from? Must be...
it must be Free State, yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking Venda.
Venda? So I think he's studying in Free... Huh? No, Free State.
Moeletsi, where are you from?
Let's see. I know this name.
Will they show
the individual results? Yeah, we'll show them just now.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, g4. Knight g3.
Now your knight doesn't have any... Oh, okay.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, okay, no, it's fine. I think this is a disaster. It's getting tough to look at.
He's from Pretoria.
Let's check. It's from Pretoria?
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
No, man. I really know this name. Why can't I pin it to a face?
Okay, so Stickage, he lost both games from Tapeshara.
Tough.
Did we look at the board one game?
No.
No, we didn't look at Brajiks.
And that's a big surprise. Seeing Minentle beat Brajiks.
Was this Minentle?
Yeah.
But he's working on his chess, so I totally believe him.
Yeah, no, he's been playing really well this lockdown period.
Knight c6 is not the correct move.
No, I think it's fine.
No, it's not.
It's not correct.
It's not
theoretically, I think knight c6 and bishop c6 are main moves.
No, definitely bishop c6 is the main move. Because
okay, bishop c6 is the main move, and then knight c6 is like a sideline.
Yeah, the
which
point
is playable.
Is that like now after queen e8, you can exchange these bishops, and black has got these pawns weak, and you're going to get one of the pawns. So, and he hopes he's got enough counterplay, right? That's the theory.
Yes.
When you play knight c6 first, rook b8. First of all, you're not going to get this pawn. And
I wouldn't say that's a given.
No, you can't. How do you get it?
We'll see later. We just develop for now.
And this pawn could be very annoying, actually. And also, the rook on b makes it very hard also for this bishop to develop.
Yeah.
And also, another thing. Okay, another thing is that there's this idea of playing knight d5. With this bishop shut on c6. And you end up with two bishops and sufficient compensation. Because your queen can't just go now to a4 because of d4. It's an important difference. If you recall, right, in the previous line, after bishop c6, the queen goes to e7, so you have time to play queen a4.
Yes.
But in this line, this one, the Patsa line?
But no, I think, maybe taking on c6 is bad. Because I know, like, this is also an alternative way to play it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, okay.
I'm
I might
trying to figure out.
I might convince you to not play it when you would have played it.
Let's see. Well, I play e4, so I don't play these positions.
No,
I just,
you
I
probably
guess,
meet it as black, right? Because he's messing it up as white.
okay, let's say what happens if queen a4? I'm trying to be creative.
Yeah.
Takes,
Takes.
and then queen a4.
Queen a4. Okay, so
Queen a4. Yeah, I mean, there's a way here to press. I think there is, like rook d1 now.
d1.
I'll just go bishop f3 there.
Can't you just go queen c6?
I can, but I don't see a reason why I shouldn't take the tempo. Now I have a choice of pawns, yeah? I can eat every pawn. I can take on c6, take on c7, take on c4.
I think c6 is more accurate, right?
Let's go with c6, yeah.
The threat, and then you can gobble with the tempo, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is bad.
You see, now suddenly I'm doing a bit well.
Maybe I shouldn't take
what's
on
going on with my camp.
Maybe I shouldn't take on after queen a4. Maybe I shouldn't take on d4.
I mean, it's at least interesting is the point I'm trying to make. Like while bishop c6 is the main line, people don't know this line as well, and it's very easy to catch them off guard and stuff. But I don't play this, so
maybe. I doubt. Oh, sorry, we are in the wrong line. He took on c6 with the knight. Now. Black is just all right.
Maybe better.
Yeah.
This just ends in a draw, no?
He's just exchanging at every turn, man.
It just ends in a draw. I think Nguni was trying.
Why didn't he take on a2 after check? What's the e6? Okay.
He's scared of e6, yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, this guy at least he pressed. He didn't just go for the draw, but yeah, this is kind of scary looking.
Can't you play queen f4 here? Queen f3, sorry.
Queen f3, you're asking serious questions. So queen f1.
Queen f1 is forced, right?
Yes.
And then you.
And it's kind of.
Okay, maybe it's got a passed pawn. It's not so clear, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna push, and I don't see how you add more pressure there.
He starts with this, and then goes like this. Okay, this
Oh,
is
he wants to mate there.
more threatening.
Hey. Now what? Queen f1 maybe?
No, what about queen e1?
Queen e1. Maybe even queen e1, yeah? It looks very, very dangerous.
I'm sure this is good for
maybe
black.
white can switch to checking now? Yeah, maybe white can just switch to checking
White
forever.
doesn't have a single check.
Yeah? After queen e1, it's queen d3. Check, and then
D3
check.
And king h8? Oh, he's got that again.
And there, check at the back, yeah. It takes the draw.
Just in time. Management.
I mean, it seemed like there were a lot of high quality games today.
Yeah, this was right. What?
Huh? Oh, okay. Huh? Okay, I guess.
It got to this point.
They are fighting, eh? Okay, and then he goes for a draw.
Yeah, black has got enough pawns.
He's got enough pawns to...
He says he's playing for CPUT in this tournament. That's where we saw his name. That's Mwelezi. Okay, so what happened in the...
Wait, but where do I know you from, Mwelezi?
Probably from Pretoria.
I don't know, but I know that person. I know the name, and I think I know the person as well, the face. But I just think he's a university student. Maybe USAS. Okay.
Who's Brajex?
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Sorry?
Jacob Mnguni. So he goes G4 here. I mean, what's happening in Pretoria? Are people rewriting books now?
But I've seen this G4, it's not bad. Okay, now I think this is one issue with Nguni's play.
Yeah.
He's gonna play a move like G4, which is very tactical, and then the follow-up, I mean,
It's
you see,
very positional.
he's very, very positional. So when he plays tactical setups, he tends to be very slow.
Yeah. Was this a sacrifice?
Yeah. Wait, what? No, if this works, this is too heavy.
This is
This might deserve a video dedicated. Yeah?
Look at the pin.
Oh my good.
Oh man, this is too good.
Yo, internet. Yo.
Can he just take
What is happening? Whoa, slow down,
Oh,
guys.
no. This deserves some video all on its own. Jeez.
Oh, it's Jason Nkuna.
Oh.
Ah,
It's Jason Nkuna. Moletsi is Jason Nkuna.
yeah.
Okay. Yes, now I know who it is. Moletsi. Why Moletsi? Why that username?
Minentle just played the game of his life here.
No, I mean Minentle is too strong now. I have to be worried now.
This was very nice. I mean, it started here.
USAS is not gonna be fun.
It started here.
Yeah.
After G6, when
First of all, G6, like G6 is a huge mistake.
Yeah, when your average, like let's say one of our commentators could play Bishop E8 here. He finds Bishop C4, which is just amazing. I think after Rook B2, D3, either you're giving back material or you're in trouble.
I think the sad thing is how do you give back the material?
Yeah,
I think you want to.
Yeah, but you can't even, right?
Yeah, you want to, but how?
It's funny, like.
And I think also let's just look at the pieces, right? Rook on A1.
Rook on
okay.
H1.
Bishop B1. Okay. The knight on G3 doing absolutely nothing. The rook on H1. The queen is on its original. I think the pieces as well. The quality is just worlds apart.
Yeah. No, this is terrible.
And then Queen D4. I mean, Queen D4 is a super nice touch.
Dang.
Just brilliant.
Yep. Go on.
Yeah, no, this is. Yeah,
Okay,
this
guys,
is too heavy,
so
hey?
let's have a look at the overall results out of today's games, and
This is heavy. Oof, we don't have the top boards.
Yeah, we don't have the top board results. We'll find out. There might be a dispute.
Boards that matter.
4-4 on Primrose, and that was a nice match, tight match. Stellenbosch beat Deep Blue. 8-2. That was, I think, the way it was going to go. CPUT was crushed by Randberg. And I think they were short.
I wouldn't call that crushed, eh?
they were short 1%, so it's probably 6.5, 4.5. So.
Oh, okay.
Westerford played the Gianni Chess Revolutionaries 6-2, but I think Gianni might have been short. NW Mafikeng against Kraaifontein showing some muscles there. Grassy Park lost to UCT, and I'm thinking someone was short players there. I think
UCT was short.
UCT was short. Oh,
so that's probably a 6-6 match. Wow. Jan van Riebeeck didn't play with Jinlo. That was 9.5, and then Warriors lost their match because I think they were just forfeited. Titans lost. Default and Komazi against Stellenbosch, and Komazi lost. Barberton lost to Barberton and Porus. Barberton must have lost. I'm not sure why. Oslurus won against Wolfpack 6-0. Shortage of players. Check us out, and Deep Blue didn't play, and Boondocks and Phyllis Joe. We don't have the match link. Okay, so what's the standings like after round 6 before being corrected? Primrose still tops, and Stellenbosch is up in their neck right there with 5 points. Primrose B with 4.5, and Team Puffins with 4. Okay, so we need to probably review and maybe do a weekend show where we'll really check where everyone stands after this round before going into the last round.
Most definitely. The top teams will be gunning for the prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Puffins and A still have to play their opponents.
What do you guys think so far?
In terms of
the teams and the games.
Okay, Yudi?
I think Primrose is showing up, man. Taking the top 3 spots.
I analyzed their games earlier, and the games they beat the other team, which is very strong actually. Their accuracy was very high. Their accuracy of the games was very high, like 99.9%, and the other team has put in a complaint on those games. Yeah, but anyway.
Can we discuss this on stream?
Well, it's part of the game, and it's not a secret. Fair
enough.
Yeah, so I mean, like the challenge obviously with these games is always this issue. And hopefully I want to address it terminatedly. We have a system which we are working on which not only monitors the game, but monitors the devices being used by a person and monitors their live presence. And hopefully to go a long way in addressing these issues.
But then how can we address this one?
No,
I guess these issues right now.
I've submitted it to chess.com for analysis, and we'll see whatever they say is what will follow.
Okay.
Yeah, like opinion is pointless in these kind of issues. It's just going to spark upsets.
But chess.com is kind of slow at these things, so hopefully they pull through. But
I do have a
it's never fun when there's such things going on.
We do have a backup team also to address this stuff. So.
Yes.
So let's see.
That's good.
Okay, guys, thanks you so much for your time, and it's been nice chilling out with you here. And at least like Dash knows it, on Friday he's got something to work towards with Coach Greyold.
Also on Sundays at 9. Né?
Yeah.
Sundays at 9.
Coach
and then 9:30 we move to mate in 2.
Yeah. Coach Greyold is sharpening the mates in 1 as we speak. Okay.